The artwork I created was a part of a visual arts subject in the Australian curriculum. I chose to paint a visual representation of a motto that I've always lived by and referred to in my life. A positive mind leads to positive results. This motto has always held a special place in my heart. It didn't come from a source, just something I've always said and tried to remember in everyday battles. I believe that in order to get the most out of life and to be truly happy, we need to be positive. Positive in every way and every day, whether that means the way we approach our day-to-day rituals or how we look at what we are presented with. I also believe you only get out of life what you put into it. This is why I have chosen to use open palms hands as a center focal point that starts the artwork. The hands represent what we are putting into life. Coming from the hands is an array of bright colours covered in glitter. I chose to use bright colours because I felt that they were more positive as opposed to the use of dark colours. The use of glitter represents the beauty that comes from a positive outlook on life. Personally, I found that this task very daunting because I am not artistic. I struggled to come up with an idea. I started with the drawing of the hands originally with no intentions or ideas in mind, and from there I allowed my mind to be open. As I began, I found myself in a state of flow. For the hands first, I stenciled the outline with the dry marker. I later painted the hands with a skin colour water paint using a fine brush. The use of water paint reacted to the marker, causing the ink to run. Once the water paint had somewhat dried, I went over the marker again. Then I used a large paintbrush, and coming out from the hands, I used a range of 5 colours: blue, pink, yellow, green and red. The strokes came out from the hands and out and upwards. Side by side, the shape of the colours resembled a half circle or rainbow-like shape. I found that once I finished all of the 5 colours that they had already started to dry, so I went back over each of the colours with paint and sprinkled the matching colour of the glitters over the top. The fresh paint worked as a glue for the glitter. I stood the easel pad up straight and tapped the pad onto the table, which shook off the excess glitter. I finished the artwork with the motto that inspired it all. This artwork aligns with 2 of the visual art content descriptors from the arts making and responding strands from the Australian curriculum. First being, create and display artworks to communicate ideas to an audience. Secondly, use and experiment with different materials, techniques, technologies, and processes to make artworks.